tuned. What's up? Happy Wednesday! What's up, Danny? What are you doing, brother? I'm just getting my breakfast. I've been working. I troll the trolls. I'm not a troll. I troll the trolls.
Oh, okay, so it's different.
Good.
Hi,
Good morning.
903, good morning.
No, it should be cheaper with senior citizen
I
discount.
didn't give you the discount. I apologize.
That's okay.
Eight,
No apologies.
858.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Have a good day.
Have a nice day.
You too. I'm no troll. I'm the troller. I have control over the trolls. So I'm the troll master. Cafe Mocha, I got to go back to the drive-thru. Hold on. I'll go back for you. Right. Hi, Elsie. I'm not gone yet. I'm still here. I'm still here. Tim Hortons. No, Dunkin' Donuts, baby, all the way. All right. What's up, Pop? The camera's on Maggie, so she gets her bacon. Maggie loves her bacon in the morning. She's my bitch. What are you doing up anyway, Danny? I figured you'd be sleeping. Yeah, she's a really good girl. That's true. If you cook Maggie up, she's got plenty of bacon in her. All right, I'm back. Now I got my big iced coffee. Bacon's not good for you anyway, Elsie. It ain't good for nobody. Except for Maggie. What are you doing up so early anyway, Daddy? Now she needs her water. She's got her own Yeti for water. I have to open it up for her. It's got ice in it and everything. Man, she's really drinking. She'll turn away from it to see if she's still thirsty, and then she usually goes back in. She's done. She just laid down. She is. She's a sweetie. My father doesn't like her though. Yeah, she definitely has my love, that's for sure. I was in Clearwater yesterday. I got an Uber from here to Tarpon Springs. Then I went from Tarpon Springs to Clearwater Beach. Then I went from Clearwater Beach to Tampa Airport, and then I came back home. Maggie's happy now. Yeah, yesterday I started at 5 a.m. and I was done at 8 o'clock. So 3 hours I was able to make $110. That doesn't always happen though. Oh, the 22nd? $11 people in the house. I saw you come in, Pop. I don't know if I said hello. I thought I did. Mr. Pop 57. There you go, Pop. Maggie's passed out again. She went right back to sleep. She had her bacon, she had her water. Now she's happy. Full of bacon. No more gigs planned, bro. Nothing. I'm actually probably gonna sell my stuff, sell my equipment, my guitar, and catch up on my car payment. Yeah, after all that bacon, now she needs a good rest. Yeah, I'm seriously thinking about it. Selling my guitar, all my PA equipment, and just giving up on music. Just giving up. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. I'm still undecided. You know, I love music, but I'm starting not to. Yeah, I guess you could say that, Elsie. Life has got me down at the moment. That's a good way to put it. Just a lonely guy, I guess. Tired of being by myself. Tired of, I don't know, just I think maybe maybe things might be better on the other side. On the other side, meaning afterlife. I don't have anything to look forward to here, except for my dog. That's my only means of existence right now. But I have a good home for her. My cousin will take her. Him and his wife love Maggie. Nah, Pop, it's not really my dad these days. It's me. I'm not making any money. I'm barely making money to get by. And I really need to find, I want to find a place to live on my own again. I'm used to living by myself. Yeah, my parents went away for a week. They went on a cruise, so it was nice to just have the house to myself for once. I'm used to living on my own, I'm not used to being with them. So I've been looking for work, looking for more work. A better job, making some decent money where I don't have to drive all day. I'm just racking mileage on my car and putting gas in my car and barely making my car payments. I'm still one payment behind. I buy my own food and everything. And when I buy food for my parents too. Not like they don't buy it either, but if I go to the store and I get a whole big thing of hamburgers, I cook it for all of us, If I get chicken, I cook chicken for everybody. My parents are good that way, I don't want to say that they're all bad completely, because they're not. There's two sides to every story. I know I'm not perfect. But I just like being by myself. Move to Canada. Fuck that. It's too cold, man. I watch you freeze in that fucking garage, and I'm cold watching you. I get cold watching you like a fucking Eskimo. Fuck that. I'm not freezing my ass off. In fact, that's why I left New York. Too much. I just didn't want to deal with the cold anymore. But you're different though. You're a fucking Eskimo. I think 60 degrees is too hot for you. You would die in an hour over here. The summers here are brutal though. When it gets hot over here, it's hot as hell. Sex in the cold is better. That's funny. Yeah, I can't. You know what, Elsie? I think it's communist everywhere. All the governments are communist. And I don't think that'll ever change anywhere. America's no prize. I don't have pride in this country. I just try to live day by day and try to get by, you know. Well, faith is a good thing to have. That's pretty much all we got, right? Everything else is out of our control. I try not to focus on the things that I can't control. The only thing I can control is me and how I am with myself. That's all on me. You know, if I lose it, that's on me. It's up to us to keep control of ourselves, but anything else is out of our power. The governments are going to do whatever they're going to do, no matter what we say. So I don't focus on it because there's nothing I can do about it. That's just what I think anyway. But faith is good. Nothing wrong with a little faith. Drop my phone. Oops. Yeah, I just sometimes just life gets the best of me. I allow my mind to get the best of me sometimes. And sometimes I'll come online and talk about it. Get my feelings out, talk about it. It helps. It's funny because a lot of people, like in my chat last night, saying you really need to talk to somebody. And what they didn't realize is I was. And there was some nice people in there last night, you know, that were genuinely trying to help. So yeah, I'll talk. I've had psychiatrists, psychologists. All they do is give you medication, you know, and they listen to what you have to say. You know, to me, I've done years of that, and I've gotten nowhere with it. But I've learned that when I talk about what's bothering me, I'd rather talk about it. I don't care if it's on my live stream, you know. Sometimes I feel like I want to die, you know, but I don't think that's an unnormal feeling because I think everybody feels that way sometimes. And it's, in reality, do I really want to die? No. I just want the pain to go away. You know? But I also know that whatever we focus on is what will become. You know, so I try not to stay in that negative field for very long. Yeah, it's good to vent because whenever I talk about stuff, I usually feel better. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it takes a while. Yesterday, like my parents went away for on their cruise, and they came back, and my father says, "You know, if you were going to use all the syrup, you could have replaced it." I said, "I never even touched the syrup. I don't even use syrup." "That's not true. You ate all the syrup. It's not in the refrigerator anymore." Really? I opened the door and there it was. A whole full bottle too. I picked it up and I said, "Really?" I said, "Here's your syrup that I used." I said, "If I used the syrup, I would have replaced it." I said, "I don't even use syrup." And he just looked at me. He couldn't say anything. Stupid shit like that. You know, it's like, oh, what's up, Ruby? Good to see you, Ruby. Marion Pilmier. What's up, Marion? No, it's not. It's not Alzheimer's. It's called narcissism. And being blind. He felt stupid after he did that, though. How you doing, Ruby? Good to see you. Good evening, Ruby. Ruby's the chicken feet eater. You know, it's funny. Before I went live last night, I had went to sleep, and I was being attacked in my dream by dogs. And it's like these dogs are biting me, and I'm just sitting there holding their jaw open so they can't continue to bite me. So I'm basically in this dream trying to rip this jaw off of this dog because he's just continued trying to bite me. So I'm sitting there holding his jaw for I don't even know how long. And I'm just like prying his jaw open to break his jaw so that he wouldn't bite me anymore. But I don't know, I guess that's me attacking myself, maybe. And then I woke up and I did that stream. I wasn't happy. Tired of fighting things. fighting myself. I just want to win. I just want to win the lottery and help people. Maybe, Elsie, maybe. But it's very frustrating because, and there's all people around me. And I'm like, somebody help me with this, and they're all just looking at me like, well, I'm not doing nothing, and I'm like holding this jaw of this dog. And I'm holding him there because if I let him go, he's just going to start biting me again. So I'm sitting there holding his jaw open, one on like this, and just like prying his jaw open, and nothing's working. And the people around me are just like not doing anything. Big eggs, goose eggs. Who knows? Maybe you're right, Elsie. Maybe you're right. I know I have, when I see people struggling that have it even worse than me, people on the street, it kills me to watch that. Like I wish there was something I could do. I like helping people if I can. I like people in general. And then I don't like people. Certain people, I should say. Well, I appreciate that, Elsie. Thank you. I think you have a good heart, too. Sometimes I wear my heart on my sleeve. That's my problem. Maybe I'm too... I know I can be a little bit too sensitive sometimes. Hey, what's up in Too Deep? What's cracking? Nothing cracking here. A couple of eggs that I had in my sandwich. Yeah, that's for sure. Danny boy. I am a pain in the ass. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I'm in the shitty USA. The most brutal government on the planet. Yeah, I'm a pretty good guy. I ain't perfect, that's for sure. But I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I don't smoke, I don't steal. I try to help people when I can. So I'm not a bad person. Never been arrested. I don't do anything, to get myself in trouble. I don't threaten people. Am I perfect? Hell no. Far from it. But nobody is. Nobody is. New Zealand. Wow, that's cool. Usually when I do my live streams, I'm singing or playing guitar, and usually there's never anybody in my chat. When I come in the morning, I got people in the chat all the time when I'm just talking. Elsie's in the UK. She said it before. She's in the UK. That's really nice of you, Elsie. I can always use the prayer. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. I could always use the prayer. Pop's in the UK too. Pay attention, Danny. Yeah, Pop. If I do sell my equipment, maybe I'll get it at a later date or something. It's just stuff. You know, it's just stuff. It's nothing I can't buy again. Last week, when my parents went on vacation, I did too. I just stayed home and relaxed, and I enjoyed each day, and just chilled out. And then as soon as I came home, I went back to work. And I couldn't afford to do that. I really can't afford to take any week, like a week off like that. But mentally, I needed it. Yeah, you got to get your stuff straightened away, though. I remember the last time you couldn't get anything going with your sound. I think that's the only thing that's holding you back. I think if you had it going, or you would have already been doing it. I think you get frustrated with the technology, and I don't blame you. You know, if I couldn't get it going, I would say the hell with it too. What are you going to set up in the garage again? You should get a fire pit in the middle of the garage. Roast some hot dogs, marshmallows. What's up, Roach? How you doing, Roach? That's good, Roach. I'll be doing the same. I'll be doing the same. Oh, that's cool, Elsie. I like to write stuff too. I haven't been very inspired to write my own stuff lately, but I can write my own stuff too. I might plug my guitar in tonight and do a live stream and just play some guitar. I can do that without bothering anybody in the house because it's inside the headset. It's really not a block though. It's not like I if I sat down I can't think of anything. So it's not a block. For me, it's just no motivation. If I actually sat down, I know I could write stuff right off my brain, and I'm good with that. I just call it laziness, if you will. Yeah, Elsie, I'd like to see his channel. If you want to put it in the chat, put it in the chat. Or even better so, if you put it in the chat, I won't be able to click on it because it'll take me off the live. But if you go to one of my videos and put a comment in and put his channel in the comment, I'll click on it and I'll subscribe to it. Yeah, I'll definitely subscribe to him. I'm gonna put you guys up here on the. I have to go to the gas station and use the bathroom facilities. Unless Dunkin' Donuts, I don't know if they're open, like for dining in. You know what? Maybe I'll just go here instead of driving anywhere. If you guys want to hang out a few minutes, Maggie's right there. I'll be back. I'm back. All right, feel better now. Model trains are cool. I never had model trains as a kid, but I think they're pretty cool though. You could post anything in here, Elsie. That's why I've turned people blue, so they can post links and stuff like that. I'm not all about myself. You know, I pretty much give everybody the jacket, except for the trolls, of course. But so they can put in links, and you're welcome to put any link you want in there. It's starting to get light out. In fact, I'm going to if I turn the camera. Oh, I got to open the camera. Look at that, the orange sun coming out. The sun is rising. Yeah, it's starting to get light out. Yeah, it's nice and orange. It looks pretty cool. It looks even better than it does on the screen. It looks better in real life. It looks thicker. I'll put it back on me now. Oops. My coffee's almost gone. all gone. I should get back to work soon. I did about 4 rides already before I did the live stream. Let's see if it's getting any better out there. It's getting brighter. I feel better than I did last night, though, that's for sure. After my stream, I think I slept for another 2 or 3 hours and then woke up and I felt better. It was a new subscriber, 76. It was 76 something, but he was a lot of help, along with Danny too. Danny was there. Master Ruby was even there. But 76 was really pretty cool guy. I subbed to his channel, but I was on my laptop, so it was easier for me to do that. I can't do that when I'm on my phone because it'll take me off the stream. Master Ruby, will you be singing later? It is tomorrow. Not today, but the following day. That's cool. That's cool. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Yeah, I think I'm going to get back to work now. So I am going to shut down the stream. That's cool, Elsie. Yeah, I'm going to get back to work so I can finish my day. Maybe play my guitar when I get home a little bit before I decide to sell it. I already sold my acoustic guitar a couple of weeks ago, so this is my last one. All right, guys, I appreciate all you guys coming in. I am going to get back to work. And I don't know if you want to see some guitar playing later this afternoon. I'll probably plug my guitar in. See how I feel. But thank you everybody for coming. Thank you, Elsie, for your prayers. And we'll see you guys soon. Later, Pop. Have a good day, Elsie. We'll talk to you guys later. Peace out.